Hello, I'm Melody Broma. I'm so happy you're here with me today, and I hope that you'll like or subscribe if you feel like it. Today's topic is coming to you from a man named Jerry. Yes, I do have men that subscribe to my channel, and yes, I do have men that I advise. It's infrequent. There aren't very many of them, but I welcome them, and I welcome everybody from any walk of love that they come from. So Jerry has asked me a question. Dear Melody, how do I handle a date that was fine, but it didn't have what I wanted? There was no click. What should I do about saying, I'm sorry, but it didn't work? I don't know how to do that. It's very, very challenging for me to say goodbye in a nice way, which is how I want to portray myself. What do I do? Okay, Jerry. First of all, it's a great question. And everyone who is an internet dater or just a dater has wondered how to let someone down gently and kindly with respect. So here goes. Jerry, the one thing that I'm going to say about your note to me is this. At the end of your note, you say that it's been 2 weeks since the date, and you could never find a way to get back to the person and tell them what you really thought. And so basically you're saying that it's been 2 weeks and you're still in a quandary about how to say next in a nice way. So let me just say, Jerry, you are so conscious. You are very compassionate. And so I really want to let you know that first, because it takes a lot to even think about doing this. And it's real easy to get lazy and not do anything. So this is my advice to you, Jerry. After 2 weeks, don't do anything. There's really not much you can say or do. The recipient of your attention has gone on, I'm sure, after 2 weeks. It's a kind thing to do, but the one thing that it could do is rekindle that person's feeling of inadequacy, or why hasn't he called? What happened? What did I do wrong? And there's no way to really convey that to someone that you, first of all, don't really know. And second of all, you are not interested in pursuing, because at the end of a conversation like that, someone would likely say, well, you're so nice. Can we give it another chance? That's a possibility. The other thing that someone could say is easily, but you seemed like such a nice guy. Please tell me what I can do to improve myself. And that is not what you're after. You're after some kind of closure. And likely the person you're talking about, thinking about, being conscious of, is over it. And if that person is not over it, then know that there's really not much you can do after 2 weeks. Now, if you were at 2 days, I would say something entirely different, and we would go for an entirely different approach. But I'm gonna leave that for another video. This video has been about accepting the fact that you're not interested, and accepting the fact that the person on the other end may or may not even think about you. You know, there's a lot of ego involved in this as well, so we need to cover that. But after 2 weeks, let it go. But I do advise that after a day, maybe 2 or 3, you do get back to them with a text or something. And I think preferably a text, because a phone call could lead to recriminations, or it could lead to tears, you know, even though both parties are over it and it was just a date. But like I say, let's cover that in another video, because it's pretty complex and there's a lot of emotional entanglement that can happen. So let's cover that really thoroughly in another video. I hope this has been helpful to you in some way, and I hope you'll like or subscribe if you feel like it. But I definitely want you to leave comments, leave questions for me so I can connect with you and be a resource for you of how to handle and navigate this really complicated world of love and emotions. So, till the next video, thank you so much. I'm Melody Broma, signing off.